Hello everyone. Let's look at today's Leetcode problem 1498. Number of subsequences that satisfy the given sum condition. Before starting this problem, let us look at a motivational quote for today. Dare to stand alone, grow beyond limits. Growth often comes when we step away from what's familiar, follow your own what's familiar. Follow your own path even if it means walking alone. When you dare to be different, to question norms or to take risks others avoid, you unlock new experiences and possibilities that the crowd may never see. Standing alone isn't a sign of weakness, it's a mark of inner strength and independence. By trusting yourself and pushing beyond comfort zone, you begin to grow in ways that are limitless and deeply meaningful. So there are quite a few things to understand here, uh, but one thing that we should always do in life is be creative in our thoughts, stand alone in what we do, right? And we should be. It requires some amount of courage to do certain things that many people do not follow, right? But yeah, just follow the different routes, explore the untouched routes. Okay, so let us start uh, understanding this problem here. You are given an array of integers nums and an integer target. Return the number of non-empty subsequence of nums such that sum of the minimum and maximum element. Sum of the minimum and maximum element is less than or equal to target. Since the answer may be very large, return it in modulo of 10 power 9 plus 7. Okay, so all the possible targets that we can form here is uh, so we can choose min value of 3 and the max value of 6. Between these two, we might need to form all the possible subsequences, right? So the possible subsequences are 3, 3, 5, 3, 5, 6, and 3, 6. These are all the possible combinations, right? And where summing these two values, the outermost values will always lie within the target value k. Okay, so let us, uh, these other two examples are also more or less the same, right? So let us look at the approach. So first thing is we are going to pre-compute all the powers. So let's say we would compute power of 2 and this would be an array of n, and here we are going to fill it with certain values like power I minus 1 into 2 into mod. So this is the initial set of value, right? So we are going to fill all the values starting from 1 to n, right? And n being the length of the array, and we are doing this because we want to calculate all the valid pairs between a left, which is a min value, and a right, which is a max value, right? So between these two we might need to find, and we are recomputing all these just so that we can quickly look up and find the next set of values. So we are going to have a next while loop where we are going to uh, do a two pointer technique. So we are going to initialize, let's say left is equals to 0 and right is equals to n minus 1. So yeah, so once we have these two values, then we are going to set the specific. So we are going to check if nums of left plus right is less than or equal to target. And once we have the count is equals to count plus power 2 right minus left. So once we have this, then we are going to say left plus plus, right? So we are going to move the left value towards this one. Else, if this condition doesn't satisfy, then we are going to decrease the max value to the minus one. This would help us left shift and right shift the min and max values, right? So after all these, then we are simply going to return the value. Let's code this up and let's quickly solve this problem. So we are going to calculate all the possible values that can be put between set of upper value and lower value with this pre-computation here. So if the nums value plus the nums dot right is less than or equal to target, then we are going to say result is equals to all the possible combinations that we see from the lookup that we have created here between right minus left. we can simply return the result value. Okay, so let's try submitting this solution. GHT. Okay, as you can see, the solution gets submitted. The time complexity would be n log n, as one, we are sorting the array, and also log n times at the max, as we are iterating through the array to left shift and right shift the right pointers to check all possible values or subsequence. Hope you found this video helpful. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.